Hello everyone. Today's topic is in virology section hepatitis virus, hepatitis A and hepatitis B. Something about hepatitis viruses. They are the heterogeneous group of viruses that are heterotopic. They cause acute inflammation of the liver that producing identical histopathological results. Similar clinical illness such as fever, nausea, vomiting and jaundice. Classification of hepatitis viruses according to their properties. In hepatitis A and B, common names of hepatitis A virus, it is the infectious hepatitis, B that is serum hepatitis. Family of HAV is Enteroviruses 72 and Picornaviridae. HBV has Habdanaviridae. Genus hepatitis A virus has hepatovirus and HBV has orthohabdanoviruses. Virions of HAV are 27 nanometers and icosahedral symmetry. HBV has 42 nanometer and spherical. Hepatitis A virus is not enveloped. HBV virus is enveloped. Genome of HAV are single-stranded RNA and HBV has double-stranded DNA. Stability of HAV in heat and acid, it is stable, and in HBV it is acid sensitive. Onset of HAV is abrupt and HBV is insidious. Age. In HAV it is occurred in children and young adults. However, HBV has also occurred age is young adults, babies and toddlers. Route of infection of HAV is fecal-oral route and HBV is blood is the most common, then sexual and vertical. Incubation period of HAV in days, that is 15 to 45 days, average 30 days, and HBV that is the 30 to 180 days and average 60 to 90 days. Fulminant disease is rare. In HAV it is 0.1% and HBV also rare, 0.1 to 1%. Carrier is known in HAV and present in HBV, that is 0.1 to 30%. Chronicity is known in HAV. HBV has occasional, that is 1 to 10%. Oncogenic, HAV is not oncogenic, HBV is oncogenic in neonates. Prevalence is high in HAV, also high in HBV. Associated with other features in HAV, secondary attack rate 10 to 20%. HBV, that is hepatocellular carcinoma, cirrhosis, autoimmune disorders like AGN, arthritis, polyarthritis nodosa. Prognosis is excellent in HAV. HBV worse with age. Prophylaxis in HAV, immunoglobulins and inactivated vaccines. HBV has HBIG, immunoglobulin and recombinant vaccines. Therapy is known in HAV. HBV, it is a pegylated interferon and lamivudine. Hepatitis A virus, originally designated as the Enterovirus 72. Morphology 27 to 32 nanometer, spherical particle with icosahedral symmetry. Linear single-stranded RNA, only one serotype that does not cross-react with other hepatitis viruses. Typed into 7 genotype based on a gene sequence. It is relatively resistant to disinfectants, stable to acid, heat 60 degrees centigrade for 1 hour and ether, that is 20%, preserved in direct state for 1 month and stored 4 years at minus 20 degrees centigrade. It is destroyed by autoclaving, by boiling in a water for 5 minutes, by hot air oven, by UV rays, and by treatment with formalin or chlorine. Chlorine 10 to 15 ppm for 30 minutes. As I earlier mentioned, mode of transmission is fecal-oral route. Infection is by ingestions, rarely sexual, and parenteral routes. Infected blood products or needle sticks. Epidemiology, post-humans, age children and adolescents that are the most commonly affected, 5 to 14 years of age. Majority remains subclinical, but excrete virus in a feces for longer time. Adults are more icteric than with higher mortality rate. An icteric to icteric cases ratio is about 12:1 in children and 1:3 in adults. Outbreaks are common in summer camps, daycare centers, families and institutions, neonatal ICUs and among military troops. Recurrent epidemics and sudden explosive epidemics are common and usually result from fecal contamination of single source like water, milk, food such as raw vegetables, salad, frozen strawberries, green onions and shellfish. The largest epidemic was reported from Shanghai in 1988. Seasonal incidents. Though HIV infection is widespread throughout the year, it trends to peak in a later rainfall and early winter. Virus extraction in feces may be 2 weeks before to 2 weeks after the appearance of a jaundice. Risk factor: poor personal hygiene and overcrowding. Adults have protective antibodies and are mostly immune. However, in developed countries with improved hygiene, incidence is decreasing and there is trend to shift toward the old age. Clinical manifestations. Incubation period is 15 to 45 days. Onset is relatively abrupt, subacute, pre-ecteric and ecteric phase. GI symptoms such as nausea and vomiting, that is included in pre-ecteric, and dark urine, yellowish sclera and mucous membrane is in the ecteric phase or jaundice. Complete recovery occurs in most cases, no chronic or carrier status. Complication, that is hepatitis, fulminant, relapsing and cholestatic. Lab diagnosis, detection of anti-HIV antibody detections, appears during the acute phase, peak about 2 weeks after the elevation of liver enzyme and disappear within 3 to 6 months. IgG appears a week after the appearance of IgM and persistence for decades. Interpretation: anti-HIV IgM positive indicate acute infections. Anti-HIV IgM antibody detection in the absence of IgM indicate past infection or recovery. ELISA is the method for choice. Graph shows course of HIV markers with symptoms, weeks after exposures and relative concentration of anti-HIV antibody. Virus in blood may be appear in after 2 weeks, between 2 to 4 weeks. Virus in feces between 2 to 7 weeks. Aminotransferase between 4 to 9 weeks. Symptoms of jaundice 4 to 7 weeks. Detection of HIV particles by immunoelectron microscopy. HIV appears in stool from -2 to +2 weeks of jaundice, also detected from liver, bile and blood. Detection of HIV antigen in stool by ELISA from -2 to +2 week of jaundice. Isolation. HIV is the only hepatitis virus where isolation has been attempted and non-specific elevated liver enzymes, and serum bilirubin level. No specific antiviral drugs are available for the treatment, prevention and containment of infection, hand washing before and after use of toilet, sanitary disposal of infected fecal material by disinfection with 0.5% hypochlorite, purification of drinking water by effective filtration and adequate chlorination, use of boiled water during outbreaks for at least 5 minutes. Vaccines, that is the formaldehyde inactivated vaccine and live attenuated vaccines. Formaldehyde inactivated vaccine prepared from human fetal lung fibroblast cell line MRC5 and WI38 given to children after 12 months of age. Single dose is administered by IM route in deltoid region followed by booster at 6 to 12 months gaps. Protective efficacy is 94%. Both vaccines are highly immunogenic, produce long-lasting immunity, possibly lifelong. Then immunoglobulins of HAV for post-exposure prophylaxis, intimate contacts like household daycare centers. Dose is 0.02 ml per kg. Administered as early as possible after exposure within 2 weeks. Not necessary for already vaccinated casual contacts. Elderly persons like to be immune. Hepatitis B. It is discovered by Blumberg in 1963. Morphology, electron microscopy of serum of the patient infected with HBV reveals the 3 morphological forms, that is spherical form, tubular or filamentous form, and complete form or den particles. Spherical forms is made up of HBsAg, most numerous small forms measuring 22 nanometer in diameter. Tubular, made up of HBsAg, also have the same diameter but 200 nanometer long. Den particles less frequent, they are larger, 42 nanometer in size, and spherical virion made up of outer layer envelope HBsAg, inner 27 nanometer size nucleocapsid consists of core antigen and pre-core antigen and partially double-stranded DNA. Viral antigens, HBsAg, previously called as the Australia antigen, antigenically complex and contains 2 components, that is common group reactive antigen A epitopes, 2 pairs of type-specific antigens DY or WR, only one member of each pair begins present at a time. 4 subtypes of HBsAg, that is ADW, AYW, ADR and AYR. HBcAg, hepatitis B core antigen, forms the intracellular core protein, not secreted, does not circulate in the blood, can be demonstrated in hepatocytes by immunofluorescence. HBeAg, pre-core antigen, non-particulate soluble antigen causing a single protein which enables it to be secreted, present in circulation. Typing of HBV serotypes, divided into 4 major serotypes, that is ADR, ADW, AYR and AYW, based on the antigenic epitopes present on its envelope protein HBsAg. Serotypes not prominent in immunity, as the dominant A antigen is shared by all, but they are useful for epidemiological investigation, as all the cases during an epidemic would likely to have the same subtypes. Serotypes exhibit distinct geographical distribution. ADW, predominant subtype in Europe, Australia and America. ADR, South and East India. AYR, Western and Northern India. HBV can also be divided into 8 genotypes, that is A to H. According to overall nucleotide sequence variation of the genome, genotype A and D are prevalent in India. Figure shows viral genome. Red in color is P, then green is pre, S1, S2 and S. blue is pre-C and C, and yellow is X, partially circular double-stranded DNA of 3200 BP in length. Minus strand of DNA is complete and full length and is identical in all HBV isolates. The positive strand is incomplete and of variable length 50 to 80%. HBV genome is compact and consists of 4 overlapping genes that is shown in figure S, C, X and P gene. 3 regions of S gene, S, pre-S1 and pre-S2, code for surface antigen HBsAg. S region codes for the major proteins S. Product of S region plus the adjacent pre-S2 region is the middle protein. Pre-S1-2 combines with S to code for large protein. The L protein is present only in the virion, while the M and S proteins are found in the circulating HBsAg particles also. Then C gene, it consists pre-C and C region which code for 2 nucleosides proteins. Pre-C region code for HBeAg and C region HBcAg. Code for HBxAg which can activate the transcription of cellular and viral genes, contribute to carcinogenesis by binding to p53. HBxAg and its antibody are elevated in patients with severe chronic hepatitis and hepatocellular carcinoma. Then P gene, polymerase protein which has 3 enzymatic activities: DNA polymerase activity, reverse transcriptase activities and RNase activities. Now, mutants of hepatitis B virus. Precore mutants have defect in precore region of C gene which leads to their inability to synthesize HBeAg. Mutations, nonsense mutation in the pre-C genes leading to formation of premature stop codon. Geographical distributions, Mediterranean countries and in Europe. Patients infected with precore mutants may be diagnosed late and they tend to have a severe chronic hepatitis that progresses more rapidly to cirrhosis. Marker, they lack HBeAg. Other markers are present as such. Escape mutant. Mutation in the S gene lead to alteration of HBsAg. Mutation occurs in the immunodominant antigens of HBeAg. Then escapes mutation are observed in 3 situations: infant born to HBeAg positive mother, liver transplant recipients who underwent the procedure of hepatitis B and who were treated with high potency human monoclonal anti-HBs preparation. A small portion of recipients of active and passive immunization in whom antibody pressure may favor evolutionary change in gene coding or antigen, pose problems in a hepatitis B vaccination strategy as well as in the diagnosis of the diseases. Then YMDD mutation. HBV infected patient on lamivudine therapy may develop resistance to the drug due to mutation in the YMDD location of the HBV reverse transcriptase region of polymerase chain. Figure shows hepatitis B replication, captured partial double-stranded DNA, then attachment, uncoating, inner nucleus DNA repair, transcription, pre-genomic. Then in the cytoplasm, encapsulation occurs, negative strand, double-strand DNA synthesis, acquire envelope P. Golgi, positive strand DNA synthesis and exist a cell. Transmission by perinatal route, sexual transmission, vertical transmission and direct transmission. HBV is more infectious than HIV, that is 0.3%, and HCV 3%, as little as 0.0001 ml of blood can be infectious. Perinatal infections, if mother is HBeAg positive during delivery, it is maximum chances. and during breastfeeding. Direct skin to skin contacts. High risk groups which are more prone for acquiring infection are surgeons, paramedical workers, sex workers, especially homosexual males, recipient of blood transfusion and organ transplantation, and drug addicts. Epidemiology. Reservoir of infections are human are the only reservoir. Case may range from inapparent to symptomatic cases. Carrier may be temporary or persistent or chronic. Carrier can also be grouped into simple carrier and super carrier. Simple carrier, low infectivity, transmit the virus at lower rate, low level of HBsAg and no HBe. Super carrier, highly infectious and transmit the virus efficiently. They possess higher level of HBeAg and also have DNA polymerase and HBV DNA. Prevalence is based on a HBsAg carrier rates, that is type 1 pattern low endemicity, type 2 pattern intermediate endemicity, and type 3 pattern, that is the high endemicity. In India, it is observed type 2 pattern of endemicity. Situation in the world. World Hepatitis Day is celebrated 28 July every year. WHO estimate that in 2015, about 257 million populations were living with chronic HBV infection with global prevalence of 3.5%. 2.7 million persons were co-infected with HBV and HIV. Situation in India, intermediate level of HBV endemicity, that is 3.7% prevalence. High prevalence recorded from Andamans and Arunachal Pradesh. Tribal areas, the prevalence is extremely high, 19%. Then non-tribal populations, HBV accounts for 40 to 50% of hepatocellular carcinoma and 10 to 20% of cirrhosis in liver. HBV followed by HCV are the most common cause of chronic hepatitis, cirrhosis, hepatocellular carcinoma, and post-transfusion hepatitis. Resistance can be destroyed by hypochlorite and heat autoclave. Period of infectivity as long as HBsAg is present in blood during incubation period. Up to several months thereafter, become non-infectious once HBeAg disappears and replaced by anti-HBc antibody. Maximum infectivity is observed when HBeAg is elevated in serum. The global HBV prevalence in HIV-infected person is 7.4%. Highest burden 71% for HIV-HBV co-infection found in sub-Saharan Africa. Tenofovir, a drug recently introduced in the treatment regimen of HIV, is also activates against HBV. This may have a role in controlling HIV-HBV co-infections. Various outcomes of HBV infections, that is following HBV infection incubation period 30 to 180 days, acute hepatitis, very rare fulminant hepatitis may be occur. 90 to 95% is recovery, then rarely 5% is chronic hepatitis, 30% carrier, 70% has chronic active hepatitis and chronic inactive hepatitis. In inactive hepatitis, in 5 years, 12 to 20% has cirrhosis. In 5 years, 6 to 15% have hepatocellular carcinoma, and in 5 years, 12 to 23% has liver failure. In carrier, chronic HBV infections, immunotolerant chronic HBV infections become super carrier, and chronic infective HBV infection in simple carrier. Age. Outcome of HBV infection depends on the age. Following HBV infection, chances of developing acute hepatitis is directly related to the age. Perinatal 1%, early childhood 1 to 5 years 10%, after 5 years of age it is 30%. Chances of developing chronic hepatitis or carrier set is inversely related to age. Perinatal 80 to 90%, 1 to 5 years of early childhood 30%, and after late childhood, after 5 years of age, it is 5%. Pathogenesis of HBV infection is immune mediated. Clinical manifestations, incubation period 30 to 180 days, onset is slow and insidious. Patient may present with subclinical infection or acute or chronic infections. HBV infection is indistinguishable from hepatitis virus, is characterized by pre-icteric phase and icteric phase. Clinical outcome may either develop of carrier state or complete recovery. Complication, fulminant hepatitis cirrhosis, hepatocellular carcinoma, and extrahepatic complications are prodromal phase, that is the serum sickness and due to immune complex deposition. Laboratory diagnosis, viral marker of HBV infections. Definitive diagnosis of hepatitis B depends on the serological demonstration of the viral marker, which can be classified as the antigen markers HBsAg, HBeAg, antibody marker HBs-NT and anti-HBe and anti-HBc, molecular marker HBV DNA and non-specific markers elevated liver enzyme and serum bilirubin. Detection method, that is ELISA and immunochromatography. Viral DNA can be detected by PCR but quantified by real-time PCR. HBV does not grow in any conventional culture system. Figure shows viral markers, serological marker of HBV virus in various stages of hepatitis B virus infection. Hepatitis B surface antigen, that is HBsAg, is the first marker to be elevated following infections, appear within 1 to 12 weeks, remains elevated and entire duration of acute hepatitis. HBsAg is used as an epidemiological marker of hepatitis B infections. HBeAg appear concurrently with or shortly after appearance of HBsAg in serum. They are the markers of active viral infection and high viral infectivity. Present in either acute, chronic or carrier state, it cannot differentiate between these stages. Indicate that the virus is actively multiplying, which could be either acute, active, chronic active hepatitis or carrier. HBcAg, hidden antigen due to the surrounding HBsAg coat, also non-secretory in nature, hence it cannot be detected in blood, may be detected in hepatocyte by immunofluorescence microscopy. Anti-HBc, IgM is the first antibody to be elevated, appear within first 1 to 2 weeks, indicate acute hepatitis B infection and only marker present during the period between appearance of anti-HBs antibody and disappearance of HBsAg. Anti-HBc IgG appear in late acute stage, remain positive indefinitely in chronic stage, carrier stage and recovery stage. Appear after the clearance of HBeAg and remain elevated for variable period, that is anti-HBe, signifies diminished viral replication and decreased infectivity. Anti-HBs appear after the clearance of HBsAg and remain elevated indefinitely. Indicates recovery immunity and non-infectivity. Only marker of vaccination is anti-HBs. Now, interpretation of markers in various stages of hepatitis B infections. In incubation, early acute hepatitis, HBsAg is present, symptoms absent, liver enzymes normal, DNA presents. Acute hepatitis B, high infectivity, DNA, HBsAg present, anti-HBc IgM present, HBeAg present, symptoms present, liver enzymes elevated, DNA presents. Chronic hepatitis B, same as acute hepatitis B, but HBeAg plus 2 and DNA is plus 2. Chronic hepatitis B, low infectivity. Chronic inactive hepatitis, HBsAg present, HBcAg, IgG present, anti-HBe present, symptoms present, liver enzyme elevated, DNA plus 1. Immunotolerant chronic HBV infection, previously called as a supercarrier. SBSAG present, anti-SBC IgG present, SBEAG present, symptoms absent, liver enzymes normal, DNA +2. Then chronic inactive HBV infections, SBSAG present, anti-SBC IgG present, anti-HBE may be positive or negative, symptoms absent, liver enzyme present normal and DNA present. Precor mutant hepatitis B infections, SBEAG present, anti-HBC IgG present, symptoms present, liver enzymes elevated, DNA presence. Escape mutant hepatitis B infections, anti-HBC IgG present, SBEAG may be present or absent, anti-SBE may be present or absent, liver enzyme elevated and DNA present. Recovery stage, anti-HBS present, anti-HBC IgG, anti-HBE present or absent, symptoms absent, liver enzyme normal. Then post vaccinations, liver enzymes are normals, anti-HBS present, symptoms are absent. Occult hepatitis B infections, anti-HBC IgG present, DNA present, symptoms absent and liver enzymes normal. Treatment. Most acute hepatitis B infection is self-limiting, do not require any specific treatment. In contrast, treatment of chronic hepatitis is perceived many recent advances with the advent of newer antiviral drugs. Now it's possible to contain the diseases. Some indications to initiate treatment for patient with hepatitis B infection are acute hepatitis with acute liver failure, chronic hepatitis, chronic active hepatitis, SBV greater than DNA greater than 2000 international unit per ml plus ALT increased plus moderate degree of liver fibrosis, same as but ALT double increase greater than 2 times normal regardless of degree of liver fibrosis, associated cirrhosis, supercarrier. Antiviral agents such as talbivudine and tenofovir, lamivudine, pegylated interferon alpha, used previously, now not in use because of adverse effect. Treatment available for this are routes, mode of infection, side effects are shown in this table. Now prophylaxis, active immunization and passive immunization. Hepatitis B vaccine is recombinant subunit vaccine. Surface antigen is used in this vaccines. Candidate which is prepared in Bacchus is by DNA combination technology by cloning the S gene into the yeast chromosome. Route of administration is intramuscular route, deltoid region infant, anterolateral thigh. Dosage 10 to 20 microgram per dose. Schedule active immunization recommended schedule for adults 0-1-6 month. Under national immunization schedule it is given 6, 10, 14 weeks along with DPT vaccine now in pentavalent vaccine. Additional dose at birth may be given in area with prevalence of HBV more than 8%. Minimum interval between the doses 4 weeks. Marker of protection, anti-HBsAg antibody titer is greater than 10 milli international unit per ml. Revaccination if titer remains less than 10 milli international unit per ml after first series of vaccination, then repeat series. Non-low responders and impaired immune response following vaccination, they may be either non-responder or low responder. Active immunization, seroconversion, 95% of infant children and young adults, older people greater than 60 years. The protection is about 65 to 75 only. Booster doses are not needed. The healthcare workers, when protected, should not check their titer again or should not take booster vaccines. They remain protective even if the titer falls less than 10 milli international unit per ml. This is because the memory cell gets stimulated much faster and the titer rise very soon following an infection with HBV. Newer vaccine contains whole HBsAg under development. Passive immunization with immunoglobulins. Immediate protection is warranted in acutely exposed to HBsAg positive blood sexual contact of acute hepatitis B infection, neonatal born to hepatitis B carrier mother, post-liver transplant patients who need protection against HBV infections, and following accidental exposures. HBIG should be started immediately within 6 hours but not later than 48 hours. SBIG gives short-term passive protection which lasts for about 100 days. Since the median incubation period is less than 100 days, 2 doses given 1 month apart should be sufficient. Combined vaccine SBIG plus vaccine is efficacious to the than SBIG. Recommended for neonates born to HBV infection mother, where a single injection of 0.5 ml of SBIG is given to the neonate immediately after the birth, followed by full course of vaccine given at the different site. First dose being given within 12 hours of birth. General prophylactic measures: screening of blood bank, semen and organ donors, following safe sex practice using condom, avoiding multiple sex partners, following safe injection practice, use of the disposable syringes and needles, following safe aseptic surgical practice, and give a health education. Thank you.